Medigroup Physician Services presents Medigroup's Frank's Fast Five with Healthcare Executives, produced by Bridget Wilson and Carrie Peters. Today's guest is Katherine Stokes, founder and CEO for Spongies Comfort. Now, here's your host, Medigroup's Frank Gillespie.
Well, nice to be with you again, and welcome to another edition of Medigroup's Frank's Fast Five. Today, I have the privilege of sharing in some conversation with Katherine Stokes, founder and CEO for Spongies Comfort. What a great lady. And from their website, Spongies Comfort stands proudly endorsed by a network of prominent doctors, nurses, and technicians, nationwide. Their trust in our heart-shaped cushions underscores our commitment to superior patient comfort. Spongies Comfort is a contracted supplier of Medigroup. Katherine, it's an honor and welcome. How are you?
I'm so good. Thanks, Frank. Thanks for having me. How you doing?
I am so glad that you're here. You're always fun to talk with. You're always so upbeat. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
depending on the hour.
Well, okay. That's fair. I won't waste your time. I promise you I wouldn't waste your time. So I'm just going to dive right into these questions, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
So, Katherine, can you tell us a bit about your experience in healthcare, a little bit of background?
Sure. I started with the radiology technology program. So I actually, graduated at high school a year early, started my prereqs right away, and was done with the radiology program by 21. And started with just X-ray, and that was my home base there. And then I got my advanced certifications with CT, computed tomography, and MRI. Okay. And so right out of school, I started with the registry, which is kind of like a traveling organization within the Bay Area. So I've worked at every single hospital and clinic within the Bay Area. So from Highland Hospital, which is level 1 trauma county hospital in Oakland, to Chinese Hospital in San Francisco, St. Mary's. And then the last about 11 years, I've been at Stanford University Medical Center.
My goodness.
So I've been all over.
Not a background for sure, and a great testing ground for this unique product. That's really cool.
Exactly, yeah.
So, can you tell me, was Spongies Comfort designed and targeted to a specific healthcare audience, or are the applications viable for all patient types?
It really started with the Wedge, and that was created when I was MRIing patients, and they were having so much discomfort lying on their back. So I kind of put some makeshift pillows and what they call as radiographic sponges, which are positioning tools, put them all together and made kind of the perfect height. So the Wedge was definitely designed for patients going through MRIs to hold still and relieve that lower back pain. And then that became really successful. People wanted to take it home as a consumer item. And then, doctors wanted them on the exam tables too, to help reduce that pain. And then the heart came next, and the heart was designed for the adult side care as well, to start IVs, and really for our healthcare professionals, the nurses, and myself whenever we started an IV. And when it became not only the functional tool to help these start the IVs, the psychological effect of it, really became universal within all of the patient types. So it was very successful on the adult side, any type of IV, needle pokes, chemotherapy, any type of infusions. And then it quickly became really valuable for pediatrics as well.
Okay. That was a question that I didn't have, what I was going to ask you about, pediatrics, because that's perfect for that. I love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's a squeezable type of tactile thing that all of our kids love. It's a distraction. And it's definitely going to lower pain perception because of that distraction. And so interesting how well it worked for the adults. We weren't thinking of pediatrics at first, and it quickly went there.
That's fantastic. That's all good. I think it's a very unique.
We're all little kids, right?
Yeah. So, Katherine, what sets Spongies Comfort apart from others in the market? And are there that many others in the market?
Yeah, there really isn't too many. I've
Okay.
seen, there is other wedges that I have used for under the knee. They're not really the correct height. It
Okay.
doesn't really relieve that lordotic curve. And regarding the heart, I've seen a few things that you can use to start IVs. The real difference is the mobility of the heart. You can put this anywhere on any surface, the patient, the chair, the bed, anywhere, and move it to where you would like to. The others really need a flat surface and
Okay.
able to work. And
Okay.
then, of course, again, the psychological aspect of it. Nothing is designed in a heart shape or any type of fun shape. That really helps with the actual environment. So this one adds to the environment, psychological, and functionality. So those are the main differences.
You've thought of everything. That's absolutely. You have. Um, well, and while we've been talking about the heart shape and the wedge, how did you choose the heart shape and the wedge as your flagship products? And do you have plans for expanding shapes and colors? And like, for example, the heart that already exists, does it come in different sizes from a pediatric size to an adult size? So a lot of words in that question.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that's a really great question, because it is only one size. And
Okay.
what's awesome about it is that it works for any type of patient, any size,
Okay.
any age, any demographic, it works. So different sizes. We have thought about coming up with a real small one, almost like a stress ball. It would
Okay.
be really cute.
Yeah.
But because it's been so successful, the heart is definitely what we started with. I think it's just because, it's such a symbol of universal love and
For
care.
sure. For sure.
And it's something that is non-offensive. Actually, it's quite the opposite. It's
Wow.
very beautiful for our minds to look at it, the symmetry of it. And again, it's if someone's walking to you as a patient with a heart in their hand, you already think, oh, they actually care. They care about me.
Kind of like
And
wearing your heart on
already
your
you're
sleeve there.
exactly. And so it's universal. It can be used anywhere. The size can be used anywhere. At this point, we have red, we have blue, we have black. We have a really cool, beautiful purple coming out in the next couple weeks,
Oh, wow.
with the heart. And regarding kind of custom designs, we have talked to a few clients and customers that have wanted to create their own shapes, and that is definitely available. So anytime anyone wanted to jump on a call with me and design something specific to your practice, we can definitely make that work.
That takes it to a whole new level. You can match a
Oh,
health theme
absolutely.
or a health system
Yeah.
theme and have their logo or
Yeah.
whatever. Who knows?
Yeah, the logo, any type of customization, we can absolutely do. If you want to do that, but also the beautiful thing is that the heart works every time,
I
So
totally agree. I don't knock the heart. That's my favorite.
yeah.
So that's my
Yeah, but
favorite.
it's
And all the
definitely always
colors
a
too.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we finally got to it. What is the last? This is the last question. And what is a piece of advice you received early in your career that you still use today?
There's so many good ones. I think on the healthcare side
Yeah,
has definitely been, it's an oldie but a goodie, but put your oxygen mask on first.
I love
As
it.
healthcare providers, we are caring, giving at all times. And if you can't take care of yourself, you cannot help other people. So that's definitely put your oxygen mask on first in all of life, even as a mother,
Great,
in
great
order to
advice.
help others.
I love
Yeah.
it. Great
And
advice.
then,
That's one I'll take to
yeah.
heart.
Yeah, exactly. And entrepreneurial wise, I think it's you know important to really believe in yourself. And I love this line. I have a really great female coach. Her name is Casey, and she always says the line, according to who, And so I always see a problem, I want to solve it,
Sure.
And when people say, no, I don't think you can do that, or your own even beliefs are telling you, I don't know if I can do this, or, it's according to who. Who
Right.
says that you
I
can't,
love that.
with
Awesome.
anything? Because we have all of our beliefs that we've grown up our whole lives thinking. And is any of it true? No, you have all the power. And so, according to who?
I may have to just make an appointment to talk with you one day a week. You're so uplifting. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you. You are too, Frank. I
I
appreciate
appreciate
you
it.
so
Thank you
much.
very much. Well, this has been fun, and I really appreciate you making the time for this. And look forward to working with you. Look forward to seeing more colors come out and more shapes as they evolve. And I just got to say, it's fun to have a contract with you. Thank you so much. And
Yeah, thank you so much, Frank and Medigroup. I love you guys. Yep, I'll talk to you soon.
likewise, thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye.
This has been Medigroup's Frank's Fast Five with Healthcare Executives, produced by Bridget Wilson and Carrie Peters, and hosted by Frank Gillespie. Special thanks to Katherine Stokes, founder and CEO for Spongies Comfort. This has been a presentation of Medigroup Physician Services.